Shout out to Troy Cheslike for posting this. It's fine to show the price after applying the federal tax credit, but gas savings should not be included by default. Adding gas savings to the advertised price seems a bit shady. So you can take a look at what he is referring to here is on Tesla's homepage. You can see that depending on which vehicles you actually click on, it shows a much lower price than what you actually pay. Like for instance, this one right here with the Model Y, $29,490, but we know that this is not a real price at all. This is after a federal tax credit and of course the estimated gas savings, which a lot of places, you're not really going to save that much gas, especially in places like California where electricity rates keep going on the up and up. Like there's some places that you're already paying kilowatt rates like 50, 70, maybe even almost close to $1 a kilowatt rate. Yes, of course, there's places, other states that are much lower than this. So it is kind of a little bit shady, as Troy Teslike is pointing out, to include the federal tax credit and the gas savings, because gas savings might not actually be true gas savings for a lot of people. And also the federal tax credit, that's a huge disclaimer as well, because there is a big portion of buyers out there that will not qualify for the tax credit as well. And so I don't know about like huge, but certainly there is a good amount out there. Now I certainly understand what Tesla is doing here. They're trying to show as much of a low payment as possible, but it could be a shocker to people that are expecting to pay like $29,000 but aren't going to be getting there with because they're actually still going to be paying a higher price for that. But let's say let's play devil's advocate and put in like 70 cents a kilowatt to see like what the gas savings actually would be, and you can see gas savings over 5 years is going to be zero. Now 70 cents a kilowatt is probably on the extreme end, but if you put it at 50 cents, you can see gas savings is $1,000 over 5 years, which really you're not going to save anything, because installing an electric vehicle charger at your house is going to cost you $1,000 right off the get-go. So even if, let's put an R kilowatt rate, which is 20 cents in the LA area, and it would be $5,000 over 5 years. But that's like the lowest in the Los Angeles area. Most people are going to be paying anywhere from like 30 cents to a little bit higher than that. And so you can try and figure out what your gas savings could be. Also, don't forget that you're going to have to install a charger at your house as well, which is going to be another $1,000. And if you're someone looking for an electric vehicle, a Tesla authorized installer in the California area, SoCal area, definitely hit up Smart Plug EV, not sponsored. The owner, Mario, is a Tesla authorized installer and can get you a great deal. Just ask for the Dennis deal if you're looking for an installation in the local area. But I agree with Troy Teslike here, and there's other reasons why Tesla pricing could be shady as well, with all the massive fluctuations in pricing that Tesla has done through over the years. The prices go up and they go down a lot, and so certainly there could be something to be said about that. But Tesla just tries to change prices with the fluidity of the demand and production and things like that. And so they can do that because they sell directly to the consumer with that. But I guess I didn't know this fun fact. Troy Teslike said Tesla stopped doing this in Europe after they were asked not to do it. Read the news article here. So I guess maybe if a lot of people got upset about this, then certainly it could easily be said, or they could easily try and change this here with this. But I certainly like the idea of after federal tax credit, and Tesla already kind of does this on their inventory pages. When you take a look at Tesla Model Ys in inventory, they show the after the tax credit and not, of course, after all the probable savings that you can get on a Tesla vehicle. And so this is more of a realistic one, because most people can get this tax credit, and on top of that, it is an adjusted pricing once you qualify, so that it is a lower sales pricing, lower sales price, and of course lower financing, maybe even lower down payment as well, depending on your type of credit and things like that. So let me know, do you think this is a shady practice by Tesla? They do have a point here that not a lot of manufacturers do this, that show like an after pricing like this. Now certainly they do show a lot of the incentives like the $7,500, but certainly not the lower price, because $29,000 really isn't achievable, especially not achievable in that first like right when you're buying it. Maybe after you're adjusted in 5 years of gas savings and things like that, it could be achievable, but certainly not achievable right off the bat. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking.